All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. All right, so when it comes to immigration law, it's law. It's federal law. We don't have to call it immigration law. We can call it federal law. There's no delineation between immigration law and DEA law per se, or FBI law. Right? It's federal law. So that's the first part. Now, there is what's called a detainer system. In the detainer system, the agency that has a reason to lodge a detainer against a subject, right, lodges that detainer. And there's a system. The system says, okay, you lodge this detainer. When I release this person, I release this person to you instead of to the street. It's not an option. Based upon what? Based upon what you usually do. You're saying that you can do it because you choose not to honor it. That's a lie. You don't have a right to do that. You've just violated the law, because there are laws that will prosecute people that impede and obstruct immigration law. Right. Just the fact that you don't do what you normally did, and you've actually articulated that you don't do what you normally do. It isn't only that you don't do what you normally do. You say you don't do what you normally do, so you can't even hide the fact. Right. You've already admitted to the crime. That's it. There's no options. Right. You honoring detainers, period, says that you have to honor that detainer, or you're impeding and obstructing. Now, let's say you're going to get really tricky, and you say, well, then we won't put them in NCIC. That's again impeding and obstructing. All right. Because you normally put them in NCIC. That's your normal course of business. That's your requirement in reference to immigration cases and immigration detainers. It's just like the deep state. Around me, they just make up some bullshit and act like it's the law. Right. So one of their scams is, and this is really a big part of it, they're going to investigate me and see if I should be paid. Like, should this guy be paid for his work? Right. So what they do is they lie. Essentially, they lie, or they psychologically operate me and cause something, or the appearance of something is usually what they cause versus anything. Because again, it's a setup. Right. So any setup will cause an appearance of something. So what happens is, instead of me getting paid, they get paid. So they stole my life and they're living my life. Right. Thanks, Larry. In fact, everything they do just about is a felony crime, because it's criminal intention. And that's the point also with the ICE thing. It's a criminal intention to obstruct the arrest of somebody wanted by ICE. Well, there's federal judges, there's immigration judges. Their system has a system of appeal. I mean, if you receive a detainer and you want to appeal it and you want to hire a lawyer as a sheriff or as a mayor or something, go right ahead. But you have to go through the system and get the thing to say that they don't want the individual. Right. If you want to hire defense attorneys for every immigrant in your jail because you receive a detainer, go ahead and do it. But you can't stop the machine just because you say we don't honor something. If you don't honor it, then you're obstructing and you're impeding. It's just like the bullshit deep state. And then they're the victim. That's the big piece of resilience to the whole thing. The people that are victimizing me are then become my victim. And guess what they do? They tell him where I live and where I've moved to. Because they're my victim now. All of it, everything they've ever done is a felony. The LDS are felons. They've added themselves to the list of criminal devils. I agree. Agree, Larry. Thank you, Larry. If you're going to charge that judge, then you probably need to charge the sheriff too, when the sheriff does the same thing. I mean, just like escorting them out the back door. Right. This weather is horrible. Yeah. Try and enter my verbiage, I'll destroy them. Yeah, it's just muggy as all get out. It was not this nasty last summer at all. But again, nasty people, nasty weather. And Johnson County and this metropolitan area is probably all the same type of devils. They're all nasty people. Well, they have an illusion. Well, it's terrible. We all go to church. Right. Thanks, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, I can't believe that thing burned out. It does have a 2-year warranty. But I mean, I'm in the 30 days. So there's no reason for me to keep this thing, right? It's weird because if I take the one that's all messed up out, the screen, like you put the receiver into the charging case, and then it lights up with the charging status for the receiver. Then you put the transmitter into the case, and it lights up with the charging status for the one transmitter. So I take the one that's bad after both screens are on for the receiver and the one transmitter. Then I put the other messed up transmitter in, and then the screen blanks out. So it's not working. Right. It's shorted somehow or something. And then I can't get it to work. It won't connect to the receiver. I updated firmware. The only thing I'd have to do would have been to call the company or write the company and wait, a couple days for a response. Or I'm not interested. Right. I'll use my backup set. Thank you, Larry. So again, it's that simple. It's not a hard case to figure out. And that's the way to present it to the judge. Otherwise, the judge will say, well, they have an option. They don't have an option. Basically, the lawful behavior that everybody enjoys in detainer is that these detainers are honored. Right? If somebody purposefully doesn't honor the detainer, then that's obstruction and impeding. Right. Now, obviously, sometimes there's detainer issues, and that's understood. Right. But these are not natural detainer issues. Agreed, Larry. Thanks, Larry. It's a very simple case. Actually, every deep state case is simple. In fact, it probably rises to the level of obstruction of justice, right? When they come against me like this, what it's all most likely related to. Organized crime, racketeering, obstruction of justice. Wow, that's crazy. You know, one of the things is this disparity in these sentences for people. All right. I mean, why would you place hidden cameras? Makes no sense. Again, he's probably operated, right? Or at least cursed to it. Ohio police officer Eric Gregory has been sentenced to 18 to 19 and a half years in prison for placing hidden cameras in his home to record nude children. Right. Man, let's see how they busted this. Thank you. Well, I don't think that this. Okay, so they enhanced it, I think, because he was a law enforcement officer, but I don't think there's any evidence that he used his position. So that's kind of weird, right? And it could be that it was a deep state hit, and they told him to throw the book at him, you know, right? I mean, some people, they have sex with kids, and they get probation, right? Gregory removed the SD card, cut it up, flushed it down the toilet, and smashed the camera. But who discovered it? Videos. Well, I guess he had to lure him to his home somehow, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I have to see. Right. Thanks, Larry. I just don't have a lot of information on the case. I guess they're trying to hide the victim. Or hide the identity. Was it his kids? Who? Yeah, it was stepkids or something. Right. Now, I don't have any direct knowledge or even psychic knowledge of this, but what they're probably doing, or what if it's a stepkid, it's probably that it's okay because it's a stepkid. It's not your blood. It's not incest, you know, right? There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in the head. I can read a lot of it, but of course I can't see all of it. So that's probably where the thing got him. And again, it could be just, and of course it is, it's actual possession of the mind. So that's maybe a trigger they use on the system so you can heal that so that that doesn't make any sense because it doesn't, right? Thank you, Larry. Oh, somebody could have been watching the whole time, trying to get him to do it, and actually said, into the mind, they could have said, it doesn't matter because it's not your real daughter, right? Thanks, Larry. So you could just heal that, I guess, would be sufficient. For everyone, you have to heal it for everyone. And then we won't have victims of something like that. If you don't heal it, then it happens again.
People are recording too.
We're recording.
Yeah, over here too. They're recording.
Okay, that's great. Can we talk about what happened?
So I'm driving, minding my own business. There's this Islamophobic white guy behind me, literally driving me to I don't know where, almost about to hit me.
Okay.
So I'm slowing down because I don't know what's going on. So he speeds up. You see how scared I am?
Yeah, I see it.
Right. So he speeds up in front of me.
Okay, we just want to talk about it.
Right. So he speeds up in front of me, and he starts like, braking and braking and braking and braking on his way to try to kill me. So here I am trying to avoid him. I need somebody Muslim to help me. This is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You're not gonna make me pay.
We need to start from the beginning and get everybody's story, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You everybody's story?
Yep.
Look, get my police report right now.
That's not how this works. Police reports just don't pop up. I gotta type it out. Takes a couple days.
Watching? Are you watching?
Ma'am, can we please just talk?
Is everybody watching?
Can we please just talk over here?
We're not gonna talk over here. We're not gonna disrespect me.
Can we please talk calmly and try to figure out what happened? You will get your police report, I promise.
Tried to kill me.
165, I'm out with her.
Yeah, he tried to kill me.
Yeah, I see it.
Right, so he speeds up. Cold white guy. I'm driving, minding my own business.
Come over here.
I'm driving, minding my own business, right? This is recorded, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is this somebody a little frantic? Somebody's trying to make it racist. Says, this is America. Obey our laws. Great job, officer. See comments for additional video. Parts 2 and 5 in comments. Oh, okay, wait. There's something else there. The first part was just simply, somebody's frazzled.
Ma'am, I need you to take a seat.
Why am I being arrested?
We told you.
He tried to kill me. What do you mean? He tried to kill me. He tried to assassinate me.
Ma'am, please, take a seat.
I am a woman.
Thank you.
You're touching me even though I told you I'm a Muslim. You're still touching me.
Ma'am.
Oh, that's not.
How do you know he was about to shoot you?
Because he's saying it. He's not afraid of
But
saying
he was in his car, right?
He was in his car after he attacked me. Do you not understand?
But we're not there yet. We're still on the roadway.
What is happening here? Are you getting the police report or?
How do you know he was about to shoot you?
Because he's saying it. He's not afraid of
But
saying
he
it.
was in his car, right?
He was in his car after he.
Still might be just a frantic woman, right? When your cop couldn't get to the truth.
Why am I being arrested?
We told you.
Never change, ma'am. Step out. You're not.
Thanks. She may have actually, I guess, maybe ran into somebody's vehicle, but again, you have to stay calm, cool, and collected and tell the truth, and that's it, right? I mean, yeah, if they're deep state, they'll do what they want, but that cop sounded like he was realizing what was going on. Well, her statements don't make sense, that he was trying to shoot me. How do you know that, right? But again, a lot of people make it this other thing. Like the cop probably had no intention of making the arrest a racial or ethnic thing or a, immigrant thing, right? Again, people are squirrels. Yeah, they're just trying to move people against Islamic people again. So they keep the monkey off of their back, right? He told Hunter Biden to cease and desist, speaking about Jeffrey Epstein and the Trumps. And he said, if they want to sit down for a deposition, then we can clarify it. Right. I don't know what this is, but again, they all could be anti-ICE.
Hey, call ICE on you. Maybe ICE will deal with you. Maybe ICE will deal with your sorry ass.
I think he said he pointed a gun or something.
What are you doing? Get in your car and leave.
You got to get away from people like that. You don't let, if you're having a road rage, if somebody's road raging you or raging you, you get away from them and call the cops if you can't. Do not pull over and get out of the car, or even pull over and give them access to you. Right. I mean, if you had a car accident, you have an obligation. But, right. This is just going from bad to worse. I'm trying to see where the gun was. It's in the video.
Bye.
But we don't even want, people saying, "Oh, we're gonna turn you into ICE," because it's a personal road rage conflict. We don't want people saying, "Oh, we're gonna turn you into ICE." Thanks. Well, it discredits the process, right? I agree, Larry. So I'm just thinking what we could do to maybe fix that. Well, it's not about squirrelism. That's pretty much what I call it, squirrelism. What they call them, cop geeks or whatever. Right. Well, that's where you get to the point where somebody like Kornstein or whatever his name is, the guy that was on Doge, gets more heroic status than, say, a Medal of Honor winner. Again, that's what they did to my life. Like everybody else is. Again, if they make you my victim, then all of a sudden you have more status automatically. It's a deep state trick. Right. Well, it's when they victimize somebody, they flip the script. They always flip the script. Right. I sound paranoid? No, I'm not paranoid. I'm intelligent, and that's it. I'm intelligent. The other people aren't. They don't know how to articulate it. I articulate it. You hate me for it, and I investigated it. Right. Right. But they've been shown over the lifetime that, hey, you'll get richer. Just everything Moore says about you makes you richer, right? Well, you'll go to hell for it, all of you. Again, God wins in the end, all of you. I agree. Thank you, Larry. So we're getting closer to Shabbat again. Tomorrow's Shabbat. So obviously we want to press charges on these type of cases when you get there, and that's how you present it to the court. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.